We will now hear from Ms. Shivani Godi, GM Software Development, ITDA Uttarakhand, and Joint Director, National Informatics Center, NIC. She will just briefly, in 2 minutes, tell us about the software development and emerging technologies. And then we are keen to hear from Nitesh Kumar Jha sir for the valedictory address. So please welcome her with a big round of applause in the dais.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my privilege standing here in front of you. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank Nideja sir, our Secretary IT especially, because he has given me this opportunity to work closely with the digital ecosystem of Uttarakhand. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will just summarize and touch the points, the software development initiatives we are working on in with ITDA. So the first one is Apni Sarkar. I think many of you must be aware of that. It is e-services portal for the citizens. And we have given around 975 services already, which are on board and are working. And we will be soon imposing and implementing AI and emerging technologies like blockchain and chatbots on it, so that we can give citizen, the last citizen, we can touch the last citizen in our state. And the other initiatives, which is again Secretary Sir initiative, that is Digital Uttarakhand. We want every citizen to be on a single platform, on a unified platform, so that he can just be on one platform and can get every service, be it Apni Sarkar service, e-services, or any other service like payments, payment of tags, and booking of helicopter services or tourism related any services, he can go with that. Also, we have given every website there so that every citizen can just click on the particular website which is given by the government only, and just don't go anywhere else. And the other one is CM helpline, of course, that is 1905. And 1905 is the initiative of CM sir. It is CM helpline where the grievance redressal is there to every citizen. Then we have I'll just quickly summarize that how we in Uttarakhand leveraging emerging technology. We have AI mission initiatives. We have real-time dashboards. We are touching to blockchain in Apni Sarkar portal for the certificates. And soon we will be launching a chatbot for the citizens also. We have IoT-based systems like in the solid waste, door-to-door solid waste vehicle tracking system. We have already implemented it. The risk we are actually facing in AI in governance is that the data is in silos. All departments are just working in the fragmented in their own data sets, and the data sets had to be collected at one space. We need to have a data lake for that, and we need to work on this. So we are already working on this, and we would love that if anybody can help us in this, in the capacity building. Also, I want to, the other risk is that we should know that the LLM we are using, when to use it, where to use it, and what to use it. We actually don't know which LLM we are using. We are just using the LLMs, and we don't know where the data is going. And the data, actually the data is very important. On which data we are training that LLM. Because if the training data is wrong, then our output will be wrong. And it is very risky, because if I talk about health, and if the data is wrong, so we will be hurting somebody's life. We will be playing on that. Second, so I think the AI should assist in decision making to us. Then the other is the change management in departments. Actually, the platforms which we are developing, it is 20% of technical implementation only. The other 80% is change management. Like in departments, we need to, they resist to the new systems, and they are fear of transparency. They hesitate to work on new systems, and due to lack of comfort or technology. So even the best platforms fails if people don't adopt it. So we are working on that so that we can implement it very quickly and very nicely. The third thing and the last thing, I'll not take more time, that is skill gaps. We have skill gaps in government, in the emerging technology. We don't just need actually digital infrastructure. We need digitally saksham governance here.
Okay, the second one. I think you need.
Then the future vision, if I say it is a big one, but I'm just summarizing three things. Predictive governance, we need to do predictive analysis and which can help with decision making. We need to have AI-driven policies in every sectors, in be it cybersecurity, be it the data centers, be it software development. We should have a single digital platform. Actually, we have to move from e-governance to intelligent governance. So the last thing I want to say is the success of this emerging technology in governance will not be measured by how advanced the system is or how advanced the platforms are. It is by how the simple we make the governance for the last citizen and bridge the digital divide. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.